All right, Krystal D, we are live. Here we are for another
What's up?
show.
Yeah,
Krystal D is wandering through Manhattan right now.
I am. I'm going to my next spot. I'm gonna eat after this. Can't wait.
Wonderful. So what part of Manhattan you in now?
So I am in. Where am I? Not Soho, Chelsea, where the High Line is. Yeah, I started off at Soho to a coffee shop called Have a Nice Day.
Have a nice day.
I thought it was a brilliant name, just like a positive name. Good coffee. They actually roast their own coffee. So I'm gonna go back there to tomorrow to buy a bag. Maybe I'll do a review on that. Yeah, and then I just got back from this gallery. It's called Gallery 23, and it has a bunch of it's really nice. It has a bunch of artists in there, and so now I'm heading to my next destination. So yeah.
I gotta tell you, I was perusing today. I mean, a lot to talk about, but one thing really caught my eye.
What?
Get ready for this. Are you ready for this?
What?
A New York Times article reported that California bagels are better than New York bagels. Could you believe that shit?
Oh wait, I gotta pause.
Yeah, you better take a deep breath.
Does anyone see this? Wait, what? No way. First of all, no bagel is better than New York bagels. None. They taste like trash because of the water. Right. Our water is what makes the bagels fucking good.
That's right.
You're gonna say California? The fuck
That's
no.
Right. And on top of that, he is a transplant from New York over there in California, the guy who wrote the article, and he's saying California has better bagels. He's crazy.
He better not come back. No, he better not come back to New York. That's what I gotta say.
He better not. And yet,
he better not come back. Fuck that.
He's also sitting there saying that the pizza's better too out there in California.
Nah. What? No, what kind of pizza he's talking about? Like, if he likes that pineapple type style pizza, maybe, but a regular slice, no way. Cali could be better than ours. Where am I going? Okay.
Look, you know what? I got to be honest with you. This is coming from a place where they put pineapple on pizza, which makes no sense. And Virginia ham. I don't get that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, no.
I don't get it. I'm absolutely shocked right now. I am shocked, and I'm actually saddened.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm definitely disappointed right now.
I mean, I can't figure it out. And on top of that, speaking of New York and everything, so CNN has dropped everything to report the fact that J-Lo and A-Rod split up.
Oh, I thought they just broke off the engagement, but of course she was gonna split with his ass because he cheated.
Oh, he did.
So I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Really?
Because there was a rumor he was cheating with his girl from this show on Bravo. So what you would call it? Yeah. So that was the rumor, which I think is true.
Wow.
And J-Lo's probably like, the fuck? No.
I can't believe it. I didn't know the reason was because he cheated on J-Lo. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's a rumor, but clearly if she's breaking off the engagement, it was true.
Right.
Like,
Wow. By the way, Krystal D, that is a dope mask. I like that mask.
Oh yeah. So my friend Vilma, she made it for me. And she's also a talented seamstress, and it's cool.
That is a dope mask.
Thank you.
So let me ask you this. Yes. You heard about obviously the whole. Did you watch the interview with Harry and Meghan with Oprah? Did you watch that?
Yeah. Oh yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes.
So you also know about Piers Morgan having a little bit of a hissy fit.
Yes. Oh, so funny.
What's wrong with that guy?
I don't know. He's mad about freedom of speech, but they let him say what he wanted to say, but he didn't like the opinions of his co-hosts. They were like, bro, like what you're saying doesn't even make sense about Meghan. Like, you're saying she's lying, like what she went through is a lie and it's not true.
Yeah.
But he's just so, like, I just want to know if he's kissing the queen's ass. That's what I want to know. Like, that's what it came off as. That definitely came off of as, nah, you can't talk shit about the fucking queen.
Right.
No, and the thing is, if you saw the interview, she wasn't even downing them. She was just saying her truth.
Right.
What she was going through. She didn't point fingers at anybody. She kind of threw hints, but you know, she could have just straight out and been like, no, this person's a dick, that person's this, that. And she didn't. She was classy. So
wow.
I don't know where I'm gonna end up right now. I'm just walking. I'm like, hey, did I have to? No, I think I keep on going.
You know.
Okay, yeah. Well,
I gotta tell you, I watched Pierce's like meltdown on Good Morning Britain. I watched it.
Yeah.
And he was trying to defend the fact that they actually had the nerve to ask Meghan, what color do you think the baby's gonna be? And he had nerve to defend that. I mean,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, man.
You know, like, come on. Why are you defending that? That's the whole thing was so effed up.
I hear you. Well, I got good news for you. Cheetah-Re is in the waiting room. Coming in. Here comes.
You on location, girl?
Yes.
You on location?
Yep, I'm in Manhattan.
Where are you?
Huh? Oh, Manhattan, in the city. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me? Yeah. So I'm just meeting up friends this weekend. So I'm heading to my next spot. And yeah.
Look at you on location. I have taught you well.
I know you did. See, you're a good influence.
You know, let me just say one thing, Krystal. You know what I love? Let me tell you what I love about New York is we could be outside in the middle of a park, in the middle of wherever, and we'll have our mask on. That's what it's about. You got to keep that mask on.
You
no other way around it.
It's true.
Cheetah, tell me that's not a dope mask, Cheetah.
And what she has on?
Yeah, isn't that a dope mask?
Yes, it is. It is.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make it for you.
Yeah, my friend Vilma, she started doing it when it's COVID started. So yeah.
How much is she selling for?
20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
And it has the metal bar on here, so it stays. It's nice.
Okay. I see you. Brows popping, yes.
Yes.
Cheetah, I see we're static.
Oh.
With in your second home of benefits.
What's wrong?
Yes, I'm in my second home.
With full-time benefits.
Drinking water today right now.
Wow. Oh boy, was it a rough night last night?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
I don't have anything to drink. I didn't stop the place to get my other drink.
Oh, did you hear about well, did you see that tirade that Piers Morgan gave at Good Morning Britain? Did you see that tirade?
No.
He up and stormed off the show.
Who stormed off what show?
Well, you know that reporter Piers Morgan. He used to be on America's Got Talent. You know, he's the British guy on America's Got Talent.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he stormed off the show. He was trying to defend that he was trying to basically defend about the certain people asking Harry and Meghan what color the baby's going to be. So he kind of was trying to turn around and say, well, that's not really being racist. I mean, look, that's beyond racist in my opinion. You can't ask somebody that. You can't do it. It's ridiculous.
No, it's ridiculous.
Like, what difference does it make what color the baby's gonna be?
Exactly.
It makes a bit of difference. That the baby is healthy. That's what makes a big difference.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't get it. I love the fact that Krystal D is on location. I love the fact that Cheetah-Re's in here. And we are all in firm agreement that there's no getting around it. That is a racist question.
Yep.
The fact that I have interracial kids myself, I mean, I would probably drop somebody if they asked me that question. I got to be honest with you.
Exactly.
No questions asked. I would deck anybody. Well, I wouldn't hit a woman, but I definitely would deck a guy.
Yeah. You can't defend that. You just can't. Like, there's no way. No. Why?
Yes. Do we have Pete 1 or 2?
We got one today. So you know what? I'm gonna bring her in right now. Here she comes.
Okay.
Her name, here she comes, coming on in. Any minute now. She is coming
Oh,
through,
hello.
Adriane Mack.
Hey.
Yes, well, I am so happy to be here. Welcome, everyone. My name is Adriane Mack. I'm the CEO and founder of Miss Mack Enterprises. We're a business development firm. We provide training, retention, business plan development, business strategy, and growth for the hospitality industry. Now, we will focus on many industries, but the hospitality is our favorite and the one we love the most. So we work with hotels, travel businesses, restaurants, food products, anything, like food writers, whatever, anything and everything in the hospitality industry. And then I also am the owner of Curated Culture Life, a travel arts culture business. We got lots of really cool travel food events coming up as soon as this COVID stuff allows us. Well, we're already dipping and diving, and I don't know what people are talking. We're going to Jamaica. We're going to like the Maldives. I don't know why people are acting like, oh my God, when it opens up, sweetheart, it's never been closed ever. It's never been closed. People have been traveling all throughout, even the height of Corona, people were traveling. Anyway, and I'm also the founder of Lean In Harlem, which is a part of the Lean In organization, focusing on women empowerment and our allies who support women empowerment. So it's good to be here with everyone.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm glad we had a chance to reconnect, Adriane, from the last time I met you down in Tribeca.
Good
But
to see you.
Here's the question, Adriane, and I started off with Krystal D on this, and this really burned me up. They have nerve to say, considering you're a foodie yourself, they have nerve to say that the best bagels are out in California. I almost fell off the chair this morning when I heard that.
You know what's funny though? I'm from California.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for real?
Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to bring it up.
What California are you from?
I'm originally from California. I'm from Pomona.
Oh.
Are you guys familiar with Pomona, California?
Yeah, I'm from LA,
Okay, we're in LA.
Culver City area.
Oh, Culver City, honey. My aunt Shirley lived right there on Rodeo Road.
Rodeo and what? I used to live off of Rodeo in La Cienega as well.
That's where she used to live. She
wow.
lived right there in the black, where it's used to call the Black Baldwin Hills.
Yep.
I'm from Pomona proper. But I've been living in Harlem for almost 18 years. But yeah, bagels in California.
Fun.
No, I didn't even know people ate carbs in California.
Exactly.
Yeah, they eat carbs in California.
I don't need, listen,
Yeah,
honey, I didn't get all this thick
Virginia
lusciousness
for
until I
20
came to
years.
Harlem.
All right, so I think we have to agree that New York has the best bagels.
Yes,
Adriane.
no doubt.
All right,
Hands
Cheetah,
down.
I don't
Even
know
though
if
I'm
you
a
had a bagel when
California
you were up
girl,
here,
born
Cheetah.
and raised, it's New York bagels for
Yeah.
me all day. Sorry, honey.
Yeah.
Girl, how are you dealing with the weather? Because I'm from LA, I'm in Virginia, and I'm always cold. Always.
Well, I've been here for 18 years now, so I'm used to
I've been
it.
here for 22, and I still haven't gotten used to the cold. And it's colder in New York than it is in Virginia. And
That's true. I was
still-
actually just in Virginia a few months ago,
Okay.
and I was like, oh, I don't even need this big old heavy coat. I took it off. I was in South Carolina, which isn't too far from Virginia also. So yeah, I don't know what they're talking about with bagels in California, but I don't know how. Like nobody, I don't know how. And in fact, that there's a bagel place here in Harlem. They make them fresh on site. Bo's Bagels on
Yeah, I know
116.
Bo's.
Shout out to Bo's Bagels in Harlem.
Ooh.
All right, you know what? We'll send Bose a bill for the plug.
they need to pay me, shit.
I know.
You know what? We'll split the difference on the plug. We'll split the plug, Adriane. But everywhere I've gone, I mean, what's frightening is that I've been in other states, obviously, and they rely on big chains for their bagels. They'll go to Dunkin' for a bagel. They'll go to
Yeah.
Einstein's.
Yeah.
Einstein's.
No.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
Yeah. No.
It just doesn't work out.
It doesn't.
It just doesn't. It's just not going to happen. So, Adriane, tell us what's the latest and greatest with Miss Mack Enterprises. What's going on with that?
Well, I'm really excited that we've partnered with Rock United. So we started off our partnership with Rock New York. So Rock stands for Restaurant Opportunity Center, which started in the midst of 2001, 9/11. And it was to help hospitality workers get advocacy to get access to resources. People weren't thinking about the workers from the restaurant that was on top of the World Trade Center. Many of them were undocumented people, but believe it or not, a lot of jobs in the industry are, of course, worked by people that are citizens like myself. I worked in the industry for many years. But many of the nitty gritty jobs are done by either immigrants or people with very low education background. And sometimes we're like, oh, really don't need to advocate for them, but that's not the case. So we're excited that we're expanding our training, and we're going nationwide with our virtual training, helping more people get the hospitality skills that they need. So we just graduated our first cohort last month. We had about 20 students graduate, and we're getting ready to graduate another 20 students because we're starting our management class on Monday. So we have about 25 students enrolled. So I'm really excited about that. And going nationwide with Rock now with Rock United. So they have about 10 locations, or 10 different cities, I meant to say, and 10 different cities nationwide. So I'm excited about that. And then also we're launching our online on-demand training platform. So if you're ready to make more money, whether you're a small business owner or a large company like Starbucks, we'll have our on-demand training online, so you can get it anytime, anywhere around the world. It'll be launching in English and in Tagalog. Yes, that's right.
Wow.
Because we're global, honey. After Tagalog, we're going to be adding more languages too. So I'm really excited about these developments.
Adriane, can you take us through that on-demand platform? What exactly people can expect from it?
Absolutely. So they can take our entry-level hospitality training, which will teach you customer service, and our newest upgrade, which is COVID customer service. I don't know about you guys. I'm, of course, because I'm a hospitality girl, I'm out there supporting restaurants, eating indoor. In fact, I did a great thing that I don't want to say names and stuff, but we did because we're it's our podcast and they ain't paying anybody paying us, but ain't nobody sponsor us. But anyway, we did a really awesome project with a very world-known beer that donated greenhouses to 7 different Harlem restaurants that were Black-owned or women-owned restaurants. And it was great because it allowed us to go and eat outdoors, even when it was snowing and disgusting. We were still able to go out and eat in these greenhouses and stay safe and quarantined and all of that. So I'm out there serving people. And as you guys know, that COVID customer service people, the staff, they're not training their staff right. They're not washing their hands. They're not putting on gloves. They're not, the mask is here and not all the way up here. And, and it's like, and then they have attitudes. I'll never forget when, so that's why I had to create the COVID training. Cause I was just like, this has to stop the bad customer service during COVID, because we're all trying to be healthy and support your job, let's not, nobody really wants to live on unemployment. I'm sure people enjoy the free money coming in, but nobody wants to stay at home. So anyways, but the COVID customer service, a new addition, because I saw how things were not being done properly in too many different places, not even just restaurants, but even large box stores where you would think a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate would have had the right protocols in place. So we created a COVID customer service training. And then we also have our management training. So we offer how to upsell, how to set KPIs, and how to set sales goals, effective communication. These are some of the things that middle management usually are only taught how to do the paperwork. They're taught how to, they're creative in sense making menus and stuff. But when you start talking about setting sales goals to make sure your restaurant or hotel is profitable, or your food products are profitable, or making sure that you can motivate your team to hit sales goals, how do you teach them that? How do I teach a cashier to sell enough burgers to keep me open? Well, we train you how to do that. And it's guaranteed given. We've had great clients like Harlem Shake has been one of our clients. We've worked with Chai Wally. We've worked with Anheuser-Busch, we've worked with Stella. So we're really excited with all those companies that we've worked with in the past to get out all of the community engagement and building economic stability within communities like Harlem. So we don't just in Harlem, we're all over the world. I tell you, we're global. All right. So, and then of course we have our entry-level food entrepreneurship business class that we also offer as well. So if you're interested in starting a food business, starting, a restaurant or food product, highly recommend that you you take that class with us as well. And then we have some other fun stuff like, you know, entry level to wine, entry level to beer, entry level to spirits. Basically, the idea is hospitality 101, 102, 103, all right there online for you to try. So we're helping small business owners and we're helping entry level or management level hospitality professionals. So those are some of the things that you can expect.
Wow.
Oh, that's
So
really cool.
that's you know, you mentioned Harlem Shake. I love that place.
Yes, they have some of the best burgers out there. Yes.
They do.
And locally owned. They hire lots of people from the community. Very, very gracious. They donate a lot to the community. Very, very good restaurant. We need more restaurants like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Adriane, I forgot to tell you, we drink on the show. So do you have any drinks?
Oh, well, shoot. You should have told me, honey bunny. I would have had me some little alcohol.
It doesn't matter. I'm drinking water today. It could be coffee, tea, alcohol.
Oh, I'm sure. Of course. But I'm a bad girl, so of course I want some alcohol.
Right. Every now and then I'll be like, cheers, and we have to cheers.
Well, let me get my drink. Hold on. I got a little bottle of water.
Girl, get you something to drink, girl. Get you a cocktail, whatever you need, girl. Get it. We'll
Oh
hold.
gosh. Okay. I got my water. It was the quickest thing I could grab.
Okay.
We had a big photo shoot today, my daughter and I. That's why I have all this like fabulous makeup. And
Nice.
we're launching her business, Bouge Flea Market. And she's going through the Operation Hope, which is a nonprofit helping businesses. They do like a lot of similar work that I do, but I charge folks. They actually are, but they're a nonprofit. So they're awesome. They're nationwide, global nonprofit doing good things with small business owners and helping people fix their credit. Well, anyways, my daughter's going through that, and she is going to be highlighted on a big, big platform. I can't talk about it yet.
Oh boy.
So we had a
Okay.
big
Don't
photo
you?
shoot
Don't
for
you
her
sound
products. Yeah, so
excited?
stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. We're busy over here. COVID ain't stopping nobody, honey.
You're busy
Yeah.
and excited. I agree. COVID ain't stopping some people, but it has stopped a lot.
Yeah.
It's good to see that it ain't stopping you, because that's what we need. We need more people to be more, motivated and
Yes.
continuing their lives, because you talk to people and so many people are in a pandemic. They're panicking. They don't want to do anything, and
I mean, it's scary out there. I totally get it. I mean, when I listen to the news and they're talking about, vaccinations and testing and all of that, and like, you ain't going nowhere unless you got a COVID pass. And
Right.
I'm still like, I'm all for testing. I'm all for staying healthy, but I'm still scared. I don't know if I want you to put that untested thing up in my arm.
Me too.
Mm.
I don't know
I'm
about
not
all
about
that.
it.
I'm not anti-vaccine, folks. Please don't say, "Oh, Adriane said don't get vaccinated." I didn't say that.
No. That's fine.
I said stay healthy. I ain't talking about you guys. I'm talking about some other people.
Yeah.
This podcast gonna live forever in infamy, forever.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like Adriane said back in 2020.
Oh, you're right. True.
Hey, listen, you know what? Here's the deal. If you don't want to get vaccinated, that's your prerogative.
Yeah.
But if you want to travel on trains and buses for the rest of your life until you get vaccinated, that's the way it's going to be, unfortunately, because I don't think you need the vaccination to take a bus anywhere. And a bus is more frightening to be on than anything else,
Yeah.
My son told me he was getting it today. I was like, okay.
Good luck with that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with my
okay,
CMOS, girl.
Yes.
He's a grown adult, so I can't make him do anything these days. So whatever you feel like you need to do, but I am on the fence with it. I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah. I'll wait.
I'm holding out as long as I can.
Me too.
Basically, I've been doing the CMOS. I've been doing the elderberry
That's my
gel.
daily
Yeah.
vitamin.
Been supporting these small businesses that are selling it, and staying on top of the vitamins and stuff. So luckily I have not gotten sick, and neither has my 7-year-old daughter, and so
Thank God.
we're good. We're good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Although we do feel bad, we've had friends and family that got sick. So
let me just tell you what I'm doing. I'm drinking my drink, and I'm wearing my mask. That's about it for me. And I'm washing my hands. You know what I mean?
Right, washing my hands. Anybody else have like crusty hands? Like all of a sudden you change your like routine with your hands, you start getting like Galgamore hands.
Right.
But that's the one problem, though. The hand sanitizer is really drawing me out, though. It is.
Yeah,
It's killing me.
Yeah.
I had to find one that was aloe gel based because it was,
Doesn't
I was
work
like,
for me.
listen, I'm a woman. I need my hands to be soft.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Adrian was up in Harlem and everything. You ever see J-Lo and A-Rod walk around up there, any of the spots before they broke up?
No.
Oh, they broke
They
up?
broke up?
Yeah, they broke up. It's official.
Why is me and Serena like, what?
Right.
Well, let's be honest. Crystal and I we already knew. I mean, that was a match
Really?
made.
I thought they were
nowhere.
going to be forever.
I did
No.
too. They were so cute together.
But
They
first,
were.
You know what? I hear you on that, but let's be honest. I understand, and I didn't even know this, but now I can put it together because Crystal did alert me that A-Rod had an affair, and he just couldn't deal with J-Lo's success. Let's be honest, because A-Rod's kind of a has-been in the sport,
I don't know about that. A-Rod is a baller, shot caller now.
Right.
Don't do
Right.
that.
Listen,
don't do that, honey.
But
Listen,
you know,
A-Rod,
sometimes they don't like,
look,
they don't
I'll tell
like,
you right
they
now.
don't like you to
Let me
have
tell you.
as much money as
Look,
them or
I'll
more.
tell you what it is. A-Rod, first of all, he came to the Yankees. He did absolutely nothing for us. Okay, he did nothing. He killed us when he was with Seattle, but he did nothing for us. So I have no love lost there for
No
A-Rod.
love.
What a waste! What a waste of money! You know, it was back when Steinbrenner was definitely with the Alzheimer's. He made that deal because I wouldn't have made that deal.
Oh, right. Oh, that's a bird.
Come on, Adrian, you know that,
R.I.P., dude.
You already know. I'm not even going to go there with that. So as far as
Listen,
I'm
I don't
concerned,
understand
he
about
couldn't
this.
deal
Like,
with it.
he wasn't faithful to me. He slept with another woman. Look, let me tell you something. Let's be grown here. Okay. I don't,
Dog. He's a dog.
look, but she knew what she signed up for. That's A-Rod.
Yeah, but A-Rod's a has-been. Nobody gives a shit about A-Rod.
I do.
Well, oh, yeah, you got a thing for him, Adrian?
And I'm engaged. And I'm engaged to somebody who I absolutely love. But let A-Rod walk up in here. Hi.
You never know.
Shoot.
You know what? I just realized something. I got to be really careful. I'm dealing with 3 females right now. My counterpart is not on. He is not on the show
bad
right
than
now.
a mofo. Like, that's why I don't want to hear that crap about, oh, they cheated on me. I don't believe, listen. I believe people could be married. You know, I've been married before. So first of all, and I come from a family where my mother and father were married until the day my dad died. You hear me? So, you know, I definitely believe in the institution of marriage. But because I'm a little bit more modern thinking, I believe you could be married and be completely monogamous to each other, right? And there could be instances where you meet somebody and something happens, or, you know, I believe that can happen. I could believe that that I need to end my entire marriage and life and what we built in our empire and over some cooch. Her coochie ain't that special.
No, it's not even that. He just can't deal with her success.
For me to throw it all away because you had, and I'm like, how was it? Was it good, baby? Or did you get a check?
But if it's continuous, that's a different story.
Yeah.
If it's continuous.
Yeah, and it's not like they were married for like 20 years and there was a mistake.
Were they
You know what I'm saying?
married? I didn't think they were married. I thought they were just together.
Engaged.
No, even they were engaged, but it's not like they were engaged for that long. Like, why is he cheating? It doesn't make sense. It's not like they're together for like 20 years. I can understand there was an oops, you know?
And
Come on.
Because he's greedy, girl. That's why he's greedy.
Yes, exactly. He's greedy. That's really
how
what it
you
was.
got J-Lo.
Exactly.
J-Lo bad, honey. I love J-Lo.
It don't have nothing to do with
from
that,
the block, from the South Bronx.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with her being
right.
Bad,
listen, Arnold Schwarzenegger, baby mama. Notice I said wife because you can have a wife, which was, you know, and then his baby mama.
Yeah.
It don't have nothing to do with that.
Little brown
it's on
sister.
the person that's cheating. What is it that they want out of it? That's the bottom line.
I'm not going to defend the guy. Look, he did nothing for the Yankees. I'm going right there. That's the way I feel.
You know what? At the
he
end
did
of the
nothing
day,
for us.
Yeah, and J-Lo is gonna be all right. She's
gonna be okay. She'll be all right at the end of the day.
She'll be fine.
I'm not even sad for her. And men gonna always be in her face. So
yeah, they
live in that life.
They're still winning. Yep, they're still winning regardless.
That's their life.
Now I
don't have a problem with having another person in their life. That's not even an issue. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Now I do remember when A-Rod was playing and you had Derek Jeter, and I thought that was just actually too much talent. right? I thought it was just too much. I don't think you need that many stars on, you know what I'm saying? So when I remember when they brought A-Rod, I was like, don't we already have Derek Jeter? You know,
that's true.
That's the whole situation. You had Derek Jeter, and Jeter was with Mariah Carey, who was totally nuts. That's a whole nother story. But let's be real though. You're right. He had Derek Jeter, the heart and soul of the Yankees. And A-Rod was supposed to be the extra creme de la creme on top of that. I think they gave him what, 300 million over 10 years, whatever it was.
Yes, and I remember he did not bring a championship home.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
He had Jenny from the Bronx and didn't know what to do with that either.
I'm speaking for all the men. He did nothing for the Yankees. He did nothing for us. That's the way I look at it.
That's great. They made a lot of money together too.
Yes, they did.
Oh,
Hilarious.
I don't know.
I don't know what's worse. What's amazing is that CNN dropped everything to bring us the fact that J-Lo and A-Rod broke up, and yet they barely spent any time on the fact that Meghan Markle was dealing with that. You know what I mean? It was on CNN.
That was on CNN.
They had a small blurb about the whole situation with Meghan Markle, but yet CNN's talking about A-Rod and J-Lo was breaking news. Who the hell?
What is the news coming to in the United States? I don't watch the news in the US. I don't. It's so I watch Russian TV. I watch Democracy Now. I watch I watch stuff where like, you know, no one's being corrupt, like one of the 3 people who own all of media.
Right. Well, you know, it's really funny you bring up the whole media faction, because that guy, Piers Morgan, he went and had that whole meltdown on Good Morning Britain and he left the show.
Because he couldn't get no crown.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. I mean, it's really sad, actually. And the thing that's even more hilarious is that he's now already interviewing, apparently, with Rupert Murdoch, of course, with Fox News, because there you go. I mean, that's what happens. You leave a good show, you go to Fox.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know, it makes no sense. But
that was hilarious. And did you see his colleague that called him out?
Yeah, it was great.
He was like, it's absolutely, and because she cut you off, it was like the way he said it, cut you off, like that made him so mad. That made him so mad. He had a white boy tantrum. He was like, okay, I've had enough. I've had enough. That's it.
I didn't see it. I think I'm gonna try and find it on YouTube or something.
It's on there. It's on there.
I've had enough. I've had enough.
Yep.
Stormed off.
He did.
Grown ass man. Stormed off.
It makes no sense.
Because Meghan Markle was like, you ain't getting no more of this brown. Because look, what he said, what I saw was that basically, allegedly, he stated that she, you know, after they had such a ball and had a wonderful time, and, you know, she got a call to say, hey, you know, Prince Harry's in town. He want to kick it with you. And she's like, okay. He got her in the cab, and that was the end. That was it. Never heard from her again. And he was like, and I actually quite liked her. That's what. Did you? You thought you was gonna get some of that young pom-pom, and you did it.
Yep.
Shame yourself. You're mad. You're married.
Called her. She probably still wasn't gonna give him none.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's married. Isn't he married?
I think he is.
Who, Piers?
Right. I think, yeah.
Well, she probably still wasn't gonna give him none.
Exactly.
Listen, you know what? I didn't know anything. Yeah, I never even knew the guy was a serious journalist. I knew him as the wannabe Simon Cowell on America's Got Talent. That's all I remember him from.
Right.
Yeah.
And the guy that used to throw like hissy fits on Apprentice.
Yes, that's right. And that's right. He was on Celebrity Apprentice. That is so right.
A couple of times. In fact, I think he won one time.
Did he really? Piers Morgan won? Wow. Because I remember he was having like a real issue with Omarosa. Remember? He was
big time. He was going after that little chocolate girl.
And, you know, he put a business out there. Right? He's saying that she was trying to come to his room and have all these affairs with him and all that.
She probably was. It's Hollywood. Everybody like slipping and dipping and diving. Did you hear about Tiny and T.I.?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they being brought up on charges for
Yeah, they're both freaks, right? Yeah, they're freaks.
Yo.
Wow. See but that's a fresh one though. Not that it's new. It's fresh. Because everybody, it's always a man getting Another man on been well, what's new? Another man, well, what's new? Now you got a couple.
Yep.
There's no difference between that's no difference between what's his play? Will Smith and Jada. They were bringing men and women into their relationship.
But they've never been accused of sexual assault and drugging people.
Well, there were drugs involved too.
That's what they're saying. These women, I think it's 6 or 11 women that are accusing T.I. and Tiny together as a couple, saying that they were drugged and sexually accosted.
Wow.
Yes, allegedly.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I don't even know where to begin with that. You know, that's wild.
That other guy, with the one that committed suicide in jail and had the whole island and all of that, him and his girlfriend was luring people. What was his name?
Jeffrey Epstein.
That sick piece of crap. Oh my God.
His girlfriend is here in New York now. They got her in custody because they got all that stuff on Trump, most likely.
Right, because she was arrested and then you ain't hear nothing else.
Right.
So she must have pulled out the book he had on everybody else.
Well, she got bailed out. She bailed out because she got money like that, so she could bail herself out. Like she can put up the little $500,000 bill. And then after that, she just kept saying that she wasn't guilty, that she didn't know, she didn't have anything to do with it. But it's just, honey, did you see the list?
She was the ringleader, pulling them in and everything, because all the girls said how nice she was.
Nasty.
Blah, blah, blah.
But all the celebrities, though, all the celebrities and politicians that were running up in there, honey, Prince Andrew was up in there.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
y'all worried about Archie's kid gonna be brown?
Yeah, it's way more. And
you know what?
And the other thing is, like, they're talking about white women. What about guys and Black people that he had involved in that too? And for nothing.
Well,
they knew what was going on with their nasty behind nasty.
Well, the whole scenario.
He was probably the head ring on sexual trafficking.
Yeah, well, the whole scenario with Jeffrey Epstein, and one of the big things they kept saying is that where is this guy getting all this money from? And it turns out the man backing Jeffrey Epstein was the president and CEO of Victoria's Secrets.
Right. He blackmailed him. He knew what he was doing.
Well, the thing was that he had complete 100% access to all of the guy's accounts, so he was just writing checks for his defense, everything. Yeah. Wow. There had to be a love affair going on there. That's all I can figure.
Yeah, he had complete access to all of his funds.
He had power of attorney over the whole thing. It was unreal.
Jeffrey Epstein?
Jeffrey Epstein. That was his client. Victoria owned the
had
CEO
power of attorney over the Victoria's Secret?
Yep, the entire business.
Wow.
So he had something good on that man or something. I don't know what it was, because he wasn't even the man's family.
Right.
And he had full access over all of his stuff.
So,
I think he even sold, if I remember correctly, he even sold some of his businesses that he owned.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, the funny thing, it's funny that you brought up the situation about Meghan and Harry. Harry's brother, the hater, I like to call him, even though apparently he's second in line for the throne. Harry's brother, the hater, actually had nerve to come back and say that no one in the entire Buckingham Palace is racist. That's what.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Come on, hilarious.
Really?
I mean, look, I already knew what time it was with Harry. I already knew what time it was. I think it was him when he mentioned something about Beyonce. I said, oh, Harry like that brown. And look, honey, he tried it. He tried it with the Saltine sisters. He tried it with the Saltine crack. He tried it.
Yeah.
He tried it. He tried it with his fellow Europeans. I don't even think he dated, I don't just felt, he tried it.
He was hanging out in Jamaica the whole time. The man was living in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So he was trying a whole bunch of them in the Caribbean, because women tend to flock to men that got money.
Yeah.
When people have money at that magnitude, they can buy any and everything that they could possibly want. So a no to them is a yes somewhere else.
The man knows.
The man buy a yes if they get a no. They're gonna buy it.
Listen, the man has good taste, all right? He knows what he wants.
And everybody got a cause. No matter what you say, everybody got a cause.
I still don't know what my cost is. I don't know what I don't know. Do some little dirty. I don't know what my price is quite.
Right.
Hey, look, the man gave up royalty.
Honey, and that must be some bomb.
Well, they're taking it easy. They got a podcast going now. Tyler Perry is involved. He's providing protection for Meghan and Harry. So yeah, they're taking it. They're taking care. But look, let's be real. The royal family's always been screwed up. Even who knows how long. They've always been screwed up.
Yeah.
I mean, the funny thing was like when people are like acting like they're shocked.
Well, that's the funny thing. You're right. That's the funny thing.
The family that supported apartheid.
Yep.
The family that continues to mine and take oil and coal and diamonds and gold from African nations.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You're surprised?
Yeah,
you're shocked? Why? Because she had a little roundabout with the king of Ghana. Was it the king of Ghana that she used to they thought she was like having an affair with for Segundo?
Right.
The queen was it the king from the president from Ghana? From Ghana? Which?
That's what I thought.
I have to look it up. But yeah, I remember she was like, a little chocolate African brother was like, hey. And she was like, hey.
Maybe
it runs in their family. In fact,
they did not know that they were involved in all that stuff. But I mean, where are they getting their money? I mean, they have long history money for years and years and years.
It's a 1,200-year institution. That family has existed for 1,200 years.
That's the point. So if they have money, married into money, long money.
Yeah, enslavement. They got money. Honey, they done made money. Enslavement. They done made money. But at the end of the day, they got black in their blood. Before Meghan Markle ever came in, their great grandmother, Queen Victoria's mother, was the first black princess. Her mother was a Moor. They actually did a movie about her. So the Queen they got black in their blood already.
Yeah.
Everybody got black in their blood.
They just don't want They just don't want to talk about it. They want to just boast about their German background. Oh, well, but we're German. Honey, that German had some black.
Yo, word.
Well, listen, I got no problem admitting it. I know I'm one of Hannibal's.
Honey, I can see all the black all over you, honey. I see it all over you. I see all the soul.
Right.
I see all the soul. I see all the swag all over you, PG. I see it all over you.
Exactly.
Hey, listen, I also have my scimitar too, all right? If need be. If I need to join the cause, I got my scimitar.
What are you sipping on over there?
Got going on? You see the winky got going on? Yeah, I got it.
What are you sipping on over there?
Petee G, let me see the wink again.
You want to see my wink? Here's my wink.
Oh, there you go. And he got the gentleman's ring on the pinky. Boop boop. So in that swag, go ahead, brother.
This is how we roll. It's how we roll. But anyway, well, Adriane, I've got to ask you a question, and because I'm not a fan of A-Rod. I'm not. But let me ask you. I'm going to ask all three of you. What do you? Sure. Well, Adriane, I shouldn't say this because I already get what you feel about A-Rod. I get it. Cheetah-Re, what are your thoughts on A-Rod? Are you into him? Would you give him a shot if he came to you?
I'm not.
Wow.
He's a nice looking guy. He's a nice looking man, and he's in that industry. He has money. If he came at me and I didn't know who he was, which is highly unlikely because he's such a high celebrity athlete, whatever, Yeah, I would talk to him and see what he was about. You know me, I talk to everybody.
You're saying if A-Rod wasn't A-Rod?
No, if I didn't know who he was, which is highly unlikely because he's such a big celebrity athlete, you know.
Right, right. So PDG, are you asking?
Oh, I got a separate question for you, Adriane.
Oh, okay.
I'm going right into this. Krystal, I'm going to come to you right after this because I see we're losing daylight on Krystal D. But I'm coming right to you, Adriane. You ready for this? A-Rod or Derek Jeter?
Ooh.
A-Rod.
Oh.
Derek Jeter looked like a punk. I like a little gangster in mine.
Oh my goodness.
I need a little gangster. I need a little bit of gangster in mine.
Right.
A-Rod look like he'll choke me. Like he'll be like, get your ass over here. Sit down. Okay. Ay, coño. Siéntate ahora. Okay, Dada. Yes. All right. Derek look up like he'd be like, Adriane, I really need you to have a seat, please. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Hey, what are you saying to me? What?
Well, who you talking to? Derek. Derek.
Right. Krystal D.
Yes.
Krystal D. Same question. A-Rod or Derek Jeter?
Oh, I'll say Derek Jeter.
Ah, there it is.
Because I had a crush on him when I was a kid. So yeah. He's cute.
There it is. The truth comes out. Cheetah-Re, you know what? Let me ask you the same question. You already gave me the A-Rod, but what about Derek Jeter? Would you take Derek Jeter over A-Rod?
I would stick with A-Rod.
No.
I would stick
Tell
with
you,
A-Rod.
that's that Dominican, huh? I need some of that Dominican. God.
Did nothing for the Yankees, all right? That's all I'm going to say.
He's still stuck with that. He owes you some money, baby. You coming for him like he owe you money, honey.
Listen, let me tell you, A-Rod doesn't scare me. I would bury that guy. I would bury him. I should, you know, I know you think he's gangster, but I'll show him how the Italians really do business. That's the way I would. Yeah, he'll probably put a hit out on me. This will probably be my last show, but you know. Listen, it was great working with everybody. You know,
yes, yes.
Krystal, I'm going to send the passwords over to you for all the accounts after I get whacked by A-Rod for making that. And Cheetah, tell my kids I love them. I don't know what I can tell you. Adriane, let me just say this, though. Getting back to Miss Mack Enterprises, let me ask you, regarding the all the services and the education that you're offering, is it a standard fee? Is it a monthly fee? What's going on with that? What's the cost on taking some of these classes?
Well, what's really good is what the partnership that we have with Rock allows you to do it for free.
Wow.
That's right. So because Rock is a nonprofit, they went out and got some funding. They came to me and said, Adriane, we love your trainings. And we found a grant so we could subsidize the students so they don't have to pay for your class. And so Rock pays me and allows any and everybody who would like to become a hospitality professional. So you can start with entry level. If you have enough experience, you could go right into management. And if you're interested in becoming an entrepreneur, you can, depending on where you are, either we'll have you start with the entry level class, entry level hospitality, move into management, and then the entrepreneurship class. Or if you've already been in business for a little bit, just need a little bit more support and knowledge, then we'll allow you to get into the food entrepreneurship class straight away. So those classes are all free. However, I am offering something in April because we don't have any classes in April for Rock. But in the month of April, if you're interested in taking our management level course, which I highly recommend for any business owners or people who are interested in becoming a manager in the restaurant industry, I'm offering that class for all of $40. It's on sale for $40 for people who are listening to this podcast.
Krystal.
I'm gonna do that.
That's right. I was
just
about to say that.
Coffee shop.
That's right.
Awesome. So it's a 10-day course, Monday through Friday, 2 hours each day of your time. And you will learn your KPIs, how to set your sales goals for your business, how to You know, think about what's your next steps, what things you need to do, how to motivate your team, give effective communication. So we could talk about product development, all of that. Yeah, I specialize in that, Krystal. You got to hire me, sis. I'd love to come and help you develop your cafe.
Yes. Okay, that's good. All right. We'll work
A-
together.
Adriane, really quickly regarding the entrepreneur level. So you can your some of your courses are let me just say this, can take you through literally starting up a restaurant, the whole entire thing, even funding.
Yes, absolutely. So we have a great partnership with Operation Hope where we talk about budgeting, financing, we look into your credit. We just make sure, like, basically all of those things that a business owner needs to look into, right? And then we also have a partnership with Blue Leaf Venture. So Blue Leaf Venture talks about funding, where one could find funding for your startup business. So there's everything from Kiva loans, which is crowdfunding. There's other styles of crowdfunding as well. And then you can get microloans, depending on where you live in the community. You go to your local CFDI and try to get CDIF, excuse me, which stands for Community Development Fund Initiative, which allows you to go out and get a small business loan, a micro loan, or even a credit building loan. So there's we have all of that in our entrepreneurship food training. But in the management class, that's a little bit different. But maybe, you know what, because I'm so inspired by you, Krystal, I'm going to offer and the entrepreneurship class in April. Both are 10 days long each. Okay. And they'll both be in the mornings, 9:30 to 11 o'clock. And I'll make it $40 for anybody who's listening to this podcast. $40. I normally charge $100, but this is gonna be $40 for anybody listening to this podcast.
You know what?
Just
I might think about it.
And that's it.
You know what? I'm thinking about doing it.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that sounds great. I think I'll do that too. Speaking of Project Hope, Krystal is hoping to restore balance in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, by bringing back a coffee shop for real instead of all this crap they got in there right now. So, and we're trying to, we're definitely working to help Krystal raise the funds to do that. So, Adriane, it's a blessing that you came on.
We gotta talk.
Yes.
So you're doing like a social, so you're doing like a social impact type coffee shop.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's what she wants. We're begging her, believe me.
Yes.
All of us in Brooklyn wanted to come.
You know, I'm hoping in Brooklyn, but if I find a good location.
I have done a project plan. I've done a project plan for that, and I've actually helped a cafe do that before. That's actually one of my specialties. This is actually why I created Miss Mack Enterprise. So not only do we do staff, so we offer many services, right? But the training is really what helps us build relationships with the restaurants. So yes, we help you hire staff, right? We help you train your staff, which is what I just talked about with all the different trainings. And then we also help you retain your staff. So how can you as a coffee shop compete against Starbucks?
Beautiful.
Right? Starbucks is paying $20 an hour. They're offering benefits. They're offering free college after you've worked for a year. They're offering stock options after you work for a year. These are the things that Starbucks offers. But how do you get a really good employee to work for you and stay working for you, right? Yeah. So I actually teach you how to do that. So we create retaining strategy. And then also we love business owners that have vision like you that say it's not enough just to open a shop or hire people, but really create social impact. And so what we do is we create social impact programming within your business. So we help you build out what your social impact model is. It might be a gateway to education for your employees. It might be additional training for your employees. It might be creating a savings plan for your employees. Whatever it is, we find out what it would do to provide more quality of life for your employee, not just at work, because they'll feel fulfilled with their work there, because we also talk about work fulfillment while at work. But we also talk about life fulfillment. So you should feel fulfilled outside of your job as well. And so that's how we create our social impact programming within hospitality businesses like yours. So kudos to you for like being that type of woman to say, yes, I'm not only going to open a great coffee shop and offer great stuff, but I'm going to also like make a social impact change. So good for you. And honey, and if you need a place to get coffee, I know a really good place that they do social impact too. I have a couple social impact coffee companies.
Please let me know because I do a blog as well, so I can help them out.
Oh, girl, we gotta get together.
Yes.
There's a lot of people we can connect. Thank you, PDG.
Yeah, no, you're welcome, Adriane. And it's something that Starbucks just cannot offer, no matter how hard they try, and they just cannot offer good coffee because their coffee sucks. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Don't it taste
True.
like flavored water?
Yes, it does. It's
Yeah,
brown.
it does.
I might try to
It's
get
water
a
mixed with
contract.
brown.
Yeah.
It's water and brown food coloring, to be honest. Do you do any work inside of Richmond, Virginia? Because that's where Cheetah is now. Cheetah-Re's over in Richmond, V.
Absolutely.
Virginia.
I told you I was just in Virginia just about like 2 months ago. And actually we'll be in South Carolina in April all month. So I will definitely it's nothing but ain't nothing to it but to get in the car and drive 4 hours up to Virginia. It's nothing. We do it all the time. So yes, we're global. And I travel with my mask and my face shield and my hand sanitizer and my rubber gloves.
Adriane, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh my God, I had so much fun. I had such a great time. Thank you for having me.
The beauty of all of this is we learned about your business and we also learned about other things that we like to kick around all the time on the show. So it's always great to have you.
We learned that A-Rod is gangster.
I don't know how gangster he really could be, but I'm going to leave it alone. I don't know.
A-Rod, you heard it here first. You owe PDG some money. You owe PDG some money, baby.
He owes me for season tickets. I went when he came. Yeah, he owes me season tickets. I went when he first came. I thought things were going to happen. Nothing happened, A-Rod.
Where's my money, A-Rod? Where's my money? Like Harlem style.
All right, Krystal D, before you drop off, Krystal D, give us your sign off. I know you got to go.
Oh, peace and love, guys.
Right.
Krystal D, be safe.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
All right. So, Adriane, thank you so much again for coming on the show. Cheetah, do you have any questions you want to ask Adriane before she jumps off?
No, she covered everything, all the bases. I really enjoyed you though, Adriane. You have to come back on the show.
Oh, I'd be happy to come back on the show. I had a great time. I love to laugh and enjoy myself. Of course, a lot of times people think, and it's one of the things I talk about in my business development, and you'll see it on my social media, Miss Mack Enterprises on Instagram, Facebook. I'm on Twitter and LinkedIn. But on my Instagram, I talk a lot about like connecting with your employees. In fact, that was just a post I posted on Friday, being available to your employees, building that employee morale. And this is a great way right here. We just laughed. We had a good time. We were lighthearted and we poked a little fun at folks, but with love. And we talked about social impact and that, people are doing great things despite what's happening right now with COVID and people being sick. So I had a great time. I really did. And I love this. This is all about how I, believe is, connected with great people like the two of you and like Krystal, who we just
Adriane, make sure you send me everything so I can put it on our website. Everything and anything, because that's what we like to do. We like to help people. We like to help promote, so on and so forth. So please send me everything that you want me to know about, including the fact that you're a big fan of A-Rod. But
I ain't say big fan. I just say he cute.
All right, fair enough. But yeah, send it to me, please. Send everything to me. Send it all to me.
I absolutely will.
Thank you so much again for coming on. And hopefully you do come back. We would love to have you come back on the show.
Ain't no hopeful to it. I'll be back definitely.
That's what we like to hear, because everybody wants to come back on at least twice. So come back on.
Right.
Absolutely. Take
all
care.
Right. You be safe, all right? Wear your mask.
Absolutely.
All right. And then there were two, Cheetah-Re and PDG.
That was a good show, Pete. That was a nice show.
Well, listen, I had a great time, Cheetah-Re, and you came on. Thank you. And Travesty, I don't know. He messaged me. He was like, "Hey, I can't get on." So I was like, "Yeah, all right, no worries." Travesty, we miss you. We missed you for the show, but we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Wear your mask. Be safe, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.
Cheetah, before you go, do you want to give us? You want to give Travesty sign off? That'll tick him off. You want?
Right. We out.
Peace, Cheetah. Be safe.
You too. Bye.
All right.